AI agents are leaving the chat box. Today, three companies move the race in three different directions. Microsoft is turning models, Windows, GitHub, Copilot, and developer tools into one agent platform. Anthropic is focused on the harder question behind that shift. How do you supervise systems that may soon help automate research itself? And Google is pushing agents toward execution, with anti-gravity demos built around planning, delegation, debugging, and visible results. So the question is not who launched another model. The question is who is building the control layer for the next way we work.
The Microsoft story is bigger than one announcement. Taken together, Microsoft AI, Foundry, Windows, GitHub, VS Code, and Copilot point to one broader move. Microsoft is stacking the pieces of an agent operating layer. The announcements connect model catalogs, Windows-level demos, developer tools, and Copilot into a more agent-native experience. The clearest moment comes from Microsoft Build. On stage, Microsoft Chairman and CEO Satya Nadella presents the platform architecture around models, context, tools, and what Microsoft calls an intelligence layer. Then, the Foundry Models section appears, with more than 11,000 models, including OpenAI, Anthropic, MyAI, and NVIDIA. That matters because Microsoft is not trying to win only by having one best model. It is trying to become the place where many models, many tools, and enterprise context get routed into actual work. The second signal is the developer workflow. In VS Code, GitHub Copilot Agent Mode does more than autocomplete. It receives a task, generates edits, applies changes, runs commands, and scaffolds an application. That is the shift, from code suggestions to task execution. Then, the Windows and OpenCloud demo gives the same idea a system-level shape. The point is not only that there is another AI app. The point is permissions, sandboxing, local files, desktop context, and agents that can act inside a user's environment. For builders, Microsoft is making the IDE, the desktop, and the model catalog feel like parts of one workflow. That could make adoption easier, but it also makes platform dependence more important. Anthropic is the counterweight in today's brief. While Microsoft is showing how agents enter the workflow, Anthropic is publishing research around how those systems should be evaluated and supervised as they become more capable. The strongest source here is Anthropic's own work around automated alignment researchers, recursive self-improvement, and whether AI systems can help produce better oversight methods. That sounds abstract, but it connects directly to the agent race. If AI systems are going to plan, write code, run tools, and improve workflows, then the bottleneck becomes supervision. Can humans tell when the system is doing the right thing? Can another model help evaluate it? Can labs produce safety research quickly enough to keep up with capability gains? In Anthropic's public research discussion, the important signal is uncertainty. Researchers are openly working through model behavior, oversight, and alignment difficulty. It is not a flashy product demo, and that is fine. The implication is clear. Safety is becoming an engineering throughput problem. If agents can do more work, labs need better ways to inspect that work. Google's anti-gravity story completes the triangle. Microsoft is building the platform layer. Anthropic is focused on oversight. Google is showing the execution layer in public. Agents that take a goal, split work into sub-agents, use tools, debug the environment, and produce a visible result. Google's I/O demo makes the story concrete. Anti-gravity is positioned as an agent-based IDE. Then Google shows the sharper claim, an agentic framework with sub-agents, model requests, token counts, and a cost figure attached to the demo. The payoff is memorable. The agent debugs a terminal environment and gets Doom running. The important shift is that anti-gravity makes the workflow legible: prompt, plan, execute, debug, output. The point is not that Google solved agents. It is that Google is pushing agents toward a clearer execution benchmark. Can the system break a task into pieces? Can it use tools? Can it recover from errors? Can a human inspect the process before trusting the result?
Put three stories together, and the signal is clear. Microsoft is trying to own the agent platform. Anthropic is trying to make supervision scale with capability. Google is trying to prove agents can execute real workflows in public. For builders, the question this week is which workflow deserves trust? Look for a visible source trail, tool access, permission boundaries, and an evaluation loop. That is where the AI race is moving next. Which layer changes your work first? Platform, oversight, or execution? Drop your take in the comments. If this helped you see where agents are headed, subscribe to the AI Field Report. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one.